Hi YouTube, welcome back to the Painscreek Killings! Hopefully we're gonna solve this mystery today. As long as I don't get stuck on anything, and I don't get lost too much, then I think we can get this done today. I think where we left off, we had just found the map for the underground sewer system. So we're gonna be stomping around in the sewers, sounds like. I think that's what's happening today. So let's just get right into it.
Loosey-goosey, baby.
Yes.
Loosey-goosey.
Thank you, Owen. Thanks for being here, Maggie. Thanks for yapping with us. Okay. So... I wish they would let me watch the missing VHS tape. Because I assume that it's here. Sorry for being jerky. Okay. M for map. Sewer map. Old sewer entrance is here. So that's... Is that Pebble Street? This is a very different looking map. Okay, we'll find it. We'll find it. Is this Nancy Drew? It might as well be. This is basically open world Nancy Drew without talking to the suspects. See, now I really thought this was going to be the entrance to a sewer system of sorts because it's all boarded up, but it's not. Clover. Clover came to see us. She pushed open the door. It's locked. Now, I don't think I need to go this way. No, we're in the wrong place. Me getting lost immediately. Classic Lucy. What's this? Pebble. I don't need to go to Pebble. Do I go this way? This street. Walnut? Oh yeah, this is it. This is where I'm going. It could be back here. No, maybe not. Back here, maybe? No. Dumpster. I think it's got to be down these stairs somewhere. I was just in here, though. Okay, hold on. So we are here-ish. Thank you so much for the toot. Who was that? Owen. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is hard to read this, unfortunately. Is this it? It makes sense. Ah, why is that so loud? For no reason. Do I have any keys? Oh. Is this gonna be the key that I need? Probably not, right? Old mansion gate key, old sewer map, music box. Maybe I should just go back up to the... I'm just gonna go back up to the mansion. We know that we have a key to the music box, so we might as well go use it, right? We can find the sewers later. And maybe I'll get a better idea of where the sewer is. I don't know. Just immediately lost. Okay. I gotta remember to close the door behind me, because I do not like seeing it open like that. Why can't I use that? There we go. Finally. Dear Trisha, as I've grown to learn about my birth parents, I feel as if a great veil has been lifted from my eyes. I now understand why Father Matthew was against us seeing each other. He was right. We shouldn't be together. Please believe me when I say I did not kill your mother. I've never lied to you and I never will. I don't know who killed Vivian. Hopefully the truth will come to light someday. There is so much that I want to tell you, but I cannot at this moment. I pray the day when I can express everything to you will come quickly. All I can say now is that I'm sorry for all the pain that I've caused you. Please forgive me. Sincerely, Scott. That is so sad. Did he ever get to tell her, I wonder? Is that all that's in here? That's really sad. The other key that I have... Old mansion gate key. I think this is outside. Maybe this will lead us to the sewer. It's gotta be this, right? Yes. It's always the butler. You know what? You're onto something there. Also, welcome. Welcome in. I don't know why I immediately turned the corner like that. I feel like I'm supposed to be going down this way. Trail closed. Okay, see, now what did I say? It looks like this is the entrance to the sewer. It's always the butter. 3-foot fence, can't access it, darn. Yeah, we truly could have climbed over any of these things to get back here, but guess not. Sewer time. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that we get to see. Look down. Don't look up. I fear that there will be something above us. This is so ominous. What is that? What do you mean here she lies? What is this? 0526? What is that? I don't want to go back up. Well. Is this all that we get to see up? I don't want to look up. I'm scared. I'm scared to look up. Don't like it. I don't like that at all. So that's all we came down here for? So now we're gonna have to find the sewer system entrance and it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna keep getting lost, you guys. Okay. Okay, truly hated every second of that. Is there anything else around here that we can see? So, something is etched in the back. We saw that. Did I need any other codes? There are still a few things that we haven't unlocked yet that I'm kind of surprised we haven't found the codes for. Do we have pictures in here? Like, there's that trunk in the confession booth thing that you open with Father Calvin's date of birth. And then there's a painting in the gallery with a keypad behind it, and I don't think we ever opened that either. So I don't know. I wonder if those are like extra things or if they're still necessary to the mystery and we'll find them after we get down into the sewer. We'll see. Now, that's a nice tree. That's a lovely tree. Welcome back, bud. Above average silliness, I see. I was 87% silly. So I think I'm the silliest here so far. Alright, let's see if we can find this thing. So, this is 10 Maple, right? Or 2 Maple Drive. 2 Maple Drive. Old sewer entrance. Well, what is this? 2 Farmers Market. This is confusing me. I think we need to get to where the farmer's market is. Had to go be with my family so my silliness went down. I'm so sorry that those were the vibes. I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. Okay, this is Walnut. And that's here. Did I look back here? I think I did look back here. My silliness goes up when I'm with my family, so my parents don't rush to ask me to see them. That's funny. Could this be something? I don't even have the option to open that. Okay, here's the farmer's market. Have I tried opening this? Can I get back there? I don't think I can unlock this. I fear it's going to take me a long time to figure this out. It feels like it should be in this area. That's okay. You're boosting the morale. Painscreek is good. I am lost. But it is good. I'm so glad to see you, Medio. Hello. I hope you're doing well, bestie. Oh, that door opens. Not that it really helps me at all. Oh, Kev! Thanks so much for the sub! I appreciate it so much. Thank you. That rocks. I'm looking for the for the sewer entrance. I have, like, the location, but I can't figure out its relation to the actual map. Like, I'm confused about that a little bit. Because it seems like it would be, like, right around this area, but I feel like I've been everywhere in this area and still can't find it. Maybe I need to go back. I don't want to go back all the way to the cabin, but I feel like there's a map that shows it better, but maybe not. Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe I need to disregard the map altogether and just look everywhere. Maybe that would be a better turnout. Pretty hidden. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering, which is unfortunate. Because I keep going up in, like, this area. Can I go past here? No. And I don't know if I'm looking for a door, or if I'm looking for a gate, or if I'm looking for a hole in the ground. You know? So every time I look at this door, I think that it's going to be that door, but it's not. And I want to say it's here, but I don't have access to this door. Go back to the woody area. Do y'all hear the wind right now? Like back up here? Yes, that is in real life wind. We're supposed to be getting another round of tornado warnings tonight, so wish me luck. Ambiance. Scary ambiance, yeah. Wow, where is it? Did you guys hear that? I'm gonna have to start walking really slow. I've been sprinting everywhere. Okay. On the landing, maybe? Like up here? Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy!
Talented, brilliant,
What do you
incredible,
mean?
amazing, show-stopping, spectacular,
So
never the
well
same,
hidden.
totally unique,
Thank you,
completely not
Owen,
ever been done
for
before.
the talented, brilliant, incredible. Okay, it's scary down here. Immediately hate this. Hi, J-Cat, welcome in. I immediately hate this down here. And why are we here? Painscreek is good. It just took me almost an hour to find the entrance to the sewer, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm assuming that I need to, like, make a little pit stop at all these markings, but I don't know for what purpose. I hate the music down here. Is it just showing me where the doors are, maybe? I did not expect that to open. Hello? It's squelchy down here. We get more entertainment the longer it takes for you to solve things. I guess that's true. Locked. Locked. Ugh. I am planning on it. I've heard that from multiple people, and I can't wait. I can't wait to watch. Hopefully I'll finish it today, and then I can deep dive into all the lore. Ugh. I'm gonna get lost down here. I just know it. What am I supposed to find down here? Ugh, I hate it. I hate it here. I still do not understand how all the lights are still working when it's been abandoned for as long as it has. I'm glad they're still working. Like, don't get me wrong, I would rather be doing this with the lights on, but I just don't get it, you know? Oh, the exit. Was I supposed to exit? I guess I know where the entrance is, so it's not going to take me long to get back down here. Oh! Is this why we went down there? Where am I? What is this? Is this the hospital? Oh, no, it's the morgue. We were just smirking in the sewers. I don't like being down here. I think I like being down here significantly worse than I liked the sewers. Ah, why was that so loud, my guy? Okay, let's speedy quick turn all of the lights on. Was this open before? Who freaking knows? I don't like that we had to take that. Ugh. Do I get to go in here? Oh, yay. Thank God the lights work in here. Stephen Moss. This is the PI, the private investigator. Did he get... See you later, Medio. Thanks so much for being here. Briefcase key. BH. Do I have any names that look like BH? Is that Bernard? What's his name? What's that one guy's name? Yes, Bernard. I don't know if his last name starts with H or not. But we'll find out, I guess. What is this? Okay. 1997. So this is well after the murders. I'm assuming this was Stephen Moss's. I called Dorothy last week. She told me something interesting about Sophia. There was a puzzle that she received from Matthew when she first started working at the mansion, sort of a birthday gift for her. In that puzzle, Sophia was to visit both hers and Matthew's favorite locations in Painscreek. In each location lies a clue that Matthew had written on the wall of the building exterior. The clues, when put together, will point her to the location of her gift. I thought that was a neat idea. So these are her favorite locations. Why would someone like the post office? And where can I find Matthew's favorite places? I received an anonymous message this morning. It claimed that Scott wasn't Vivian's killer. Unfortunately, that's all I got. I've had my doubts whether Scott really killed Vivian. He sure had the motive, but upon reading all his diaries and looking through his investigation notes, I can't help but think that Scott didn't kill Vivian. On the contrary, he was trying to find out who killed Vivian, as well as what really happened to Andrew Reed and Dr. Johnson. I still don't know if this anonymous person is a man or a woman, but they've helped solidify my thoughts on Scott. I received another message yesterday. It told me to look into Bernard, the mansion's butler. I can't help but feel that this person is trying to tell me something, but not exactly what. The message said, I will find something in the house. Thank you, Stevie, for the bonk. Hello, welcome in. Today I received a key in the mail with the initials BH. Does it stand for Bernard's house? I've searched everywhere and read all of Bernard's diaries. Something just doesn't add up. Maybe it's just a hunch or simply that I'm thinking too much. But would he really have killed Vivian? There's something else about his entries that just make me pause and wonder if he was indeed a murderer. I photographed all the pages. Ugh, I hate being down here. Beach Hill? Nancy Drew crossover? I'm scared that I'm going to turn around and see somebody standing here. Is that all I can see down here? I can open this. Nothing in there, though. Okay. Ooh, I hate being here. Janitor's closet. Exit. I don't need to go to the exit. Ooh. Okay. So now that's unlocked. Excellent. Can I turn all the lights back on? They are back on. That's good. Do I have... Okay, I have a briefcase key and BH key. Looks like a room key. Okay. Yeah, so true. Yeah, everybody needs to start a journal right now. It's gonna help solve a murder investigation someday, I bet. Which one is Bernard's house? Because I've already been in Bernard's house, right? Which one is Bernard's house? Why do I not have his address written down? That's so silly of me. I have so many other addresses written down and not Bernard's. So we might have to go back up to the mansion to get that info. Where? Have I seen a briefcase? I don't think I've seen a briefcase, unless it's Bernard's briefcase. Perhaps. Also, something about the post office. The exterior of the post office. Forgot where you hid it for 3 years. I stopped keeping a diary for a long time, and then I started doing it again last year, and I've really enjoyed it. I'm not as consistent as I would like to be, but, you know, it's a start. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Wait, Bernard's house is here, isn't it? Isn't it, like, really close to the mansion? What is this one? I feel like it's this one. Because I don't have number 31 written down. So this has to be it. Yes, this is it. And I needed to figure out that lock. Is there... Okay. This is locked. Okay, brilliant. Okay. Cute bed. I like the Argyle. Bernard Hopkin. Day 1. The hospital gave me these pills. They're supposed to fight depression. Day 2. I feel a slight dizziness. It might be the food that I ate this morning. Day 3. The dizziness comes and goes. I'm still able to work. Not a big problem. Day 5. It's my day off today. I didn't take the medication. By the evening, I started thinking about Vivian. Day 8. I had to drive Vivian again, so I took double the dosage. I had a migraine for the rest of the day. At least I didn't have to think about her. Day 11. Couldn't Vivian stop seeing that guy? Why can't I stop thinking about it? Day 12. Now I know that my dizziness comes from the pills. Day 20. The pills. They don't seem to work anymore. It doesn't matter if I take them or not. I can't stop imagining what Vivian and that guy are doing wherever they meet. Day 32, I stopped taking the medication. Why do I keep saying medication? Medication. Oh, okay. Got it. January 12th, 1995, I drove Vivian today since Derek is out of town with Charles. As I was driving, we talked. She expressed that, despite having a successful business, she felt empty and tired. Trisha hates Vivian for trying to stop her from seeing Scott. She seems to be really bothered by the name Vincent, and her relationship with Charles seems to just be for show. I wish I could comfort her. She's going through so much right now. If only I could confess to Vivian how much respect I have for her, how much I admire her. Ever since Trisha brought up the name Vincent, Vivian has been pretty quiet. Even during dinner, she hardly spoke. I can barely remember the last time Vivian appeared happy. I don't think anyone can blame her. Wanda hasn't been coming to work for a while. Her illness is getting worse. I wonder how she's coping. Derek wasn't available to drive Vivian again, so I offered to help. It's been a month since I first drove for her. She's been opening up more to me, telling me about the struggles she's faced with, her rocky relationship with Charles, how she really dislikes Scott. Sometimes I would give her some suggestions when she asked what she should do. Other times she just wants someone to listen to her. Mostly I'm just happy to be with her. Vivian seems really rather distraught recently. During the afternoon tea gathering, I stood outside the room and tried to listen to the conversations. She feels miserable being with Charles. They hardly look at each other, let alone speak. Personally, I don't think Charles deserves her. I finished reading Vivian's biography. Half the facts were incorrect. The writer should have done his homework better. I'm getting some vibes from Bernard right now. Don't know how you guys feel. Sometimes when I'm driving for Vivian, she asks me to drop her off at the corner of a street, typically in front of Tom's Cafe. She's always telling me that she'll make it back home on her own. It aroused my curiosity. So after dropping her off today, I parked the car and watched her. She ordered a cup of coffee to go. She then left the cafe, walked up the street for about 5 minutes to a residential area. She stopped in front of an apartment and pressed the doorbell. Shortly after, a man in his early 30s wearing a suit opened the door. He leaned over and hugged Vivian. She gave the coffee to him, and they exchanged some words. I couldn't hear what they said. They then entered the apartment together. Who is he? This is the 6th time I followed Vivian. We're getting a little obsessive, Bernard, are we not? After she went into the building with that guy, I parked the car nearby to wait for her to come out. Is this considered stalking? Yes. I actually can answer that question for you. Yes, it actually is considered stalking. About 2 hours later, a cab stopped out in front of the apartment. Shortly afterwards, Vivian came outside and the man followed closely behind. They chatted for a bit. Vivian looked extremely comfortable with him. Before leaving, she kissed him on the cheek. What is going on? I tracked down the guy who works at a bank. The place they met is his apartment. How could she do that? Who the hell is he? I reported sick for the third consecutive day. As I laid in bed, I kept thinking on why Vivian would be seeing another man. No matter what Charles did to her, she has kept her faith in him throughout the years. How could she be having an affair now? She's better than that. She's supposed to choose me. Bernard. How could you say such a thing? Just a gun. No big deal. Is there a... I was hoping for a dartboard. I do still have, I've got the briefcase key, but I don't know. Oh, I have a crowbar now. Can I? Oh, I've got the, oh, that's why I got the, oh. Do y'all think maybe Bernard did something? What do y'all think? Also a question. Was Bernard in the cemetery? Did we see a headstone for Mr. Bernard? Or was he the literal only person in town that was absent from the cemetery? I'm starting to get worried. What if he comes back? For some reason. I wish I had a checklist. Who had a briefcase? It could be in the investigator's car. It could have been his briefcase. I don't think I've ever been up here before. Let's see if we can find his car again. I don't think... Was that it? That's not it. No. No, his car, I think, is in front of the inn. No. A briefcase key. Okay, sort of a birthday gift for her. In that puzzle, Sophia was to visit hers and Matthew's favorite locations. In each location lies a clue that Matthew had written on the wall of the building exterior. So, okay. Anne's courtyard, inn and suites, the bridge over the stream by the gate entrance, and the post office. Is this the Golden Girls? Something written on the building exterior. How obvious is this going to be? I wouldn't imagine it was going to be like super obvious. Oh! Bird. Okay. More note taking. Different colored pen. What are the other ones? The bridge. And then 3 is the post office. Okay, so it's not obvious, but it's definitely visible. Okay. The post office. Stream. Hey, we're streaming right now! That's crazy! What a coincidence! Do we think that Matthew was a streamer? And then we're looking for the bridge by the gate. Are we talking about this bridge over yonder? There are a few bridges. This might not be what he's talking about. Over the stream by the gate entrance. Maybe it's on the other side. Which means we'll probably have to go around, unless he's talking about over here? Somewhere? Stump! Okay. But then we don't have Matthew's places. So we really can't finish that puzzle until we have that. Was there a briefcase in the inn? I'm really stuck on this briefcase thing, because we have a key for it, so it's like, I feel like that's kind of a pressing matter. Let's see, maybe in his room there was a briefcase. I don't think there's one in here. Yeah, okay. Sick. I'm so smarty. Okay. Okay. Yes. Red. 18 doubled is 26. Wait, no. 18 doubled is 36. Right? And then 20 doubled is 40. Yellow, 2 and 7. So then we've got, do I have all of the, I'll come back to that in a second. Pneumothorax, 3rd degree burns, Andrew Reed. So this is the autopsy report for Andrew Reed. Closer inspection revealed punctured lungs with an object similar to a switchblade or a small knife. Pneumothorax is a possible cause of death, but body is too burnt to confirm. Henry Johnson. Victim's lungs do not contain water, which shows that he did not die by drowning. Numerous lacerations. Victim most likely succumbed to blood loss before being placed in the water. Vivian died from loss of blood. Yeah, so maybe it doesn't seem to be looking too good for Mr. Bernard. It doesn't seem to be looking too good for our friend Bernard. The code for Charles' safe in the gallery is Vincent's birthday. How could I not have thought of that? Call Sheriff James, check his file, 7741. What is 7741 for? What's the date of Scott's birthday? This is all very difficult to keep track of. Let me just tell you what. Vincent's birthday. Just need to remember that I'm looking for it. Okay, I think that's everything in there. Now what do we have? Zero 0526. Which one is Matthew's house? Oh, Father Matthew, it's the church, right? Am I making that up? Yeah, okay. Matthew. Am I able to discover his birthday through here? Who is it that helps deliver the baby? Mary? Dorothy, isn't it? Yeah. 8 months into her pregnancy. So it would be May 1975? I really be getting lost in the sauce, I think. Wait. This is probably what I need. Oh, Scott's not in here. Boo. Okay. Did I need somebody else's birthday? Oh, Calvin. July 4th, 1975, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. But would that be his birthday? Man, I am lost. Maybe I should go back to Scott's room. And maybe I'm getting stuck on things that don't matter as much as I think they do. But I feel like opening that painting is gonna help me. Let's see. Let's go... Yeah, this way. I also kind of want to just take a look at the cemetery real quick. I can't get in there, but I just want to see Andrew Reed, blah blah blah, Wanda Tyler, Trisha, Vivian, Scott Brooks. Yeah, the ones that we do see missing is actually Bernard. Unless he's back there, which I don't think would be probable. It seems that Bernard did not pass here. He did not pass away in this town. So he could be still alive and kicking. That kind of worries me a little bit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, funeral. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, we've seen that. This is not his birthday, is it? May 3rd? Let's just write it down just in case. I know that we've already used this, though. For a different... We used it for this, didn't we? So I wouldn't think that that's his birthday. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I guess we could go... We could go to Bernard's again and try to open that one drawer, the darts puzzle, because I think we have everything we need for that. So let's see if I can find my way find my way back to Bernard's house. I think that I'm actually really close. I think that I just need to go down here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think that it was red darts minus yellow darts. Yeah. Okay, so let me get the calculator out here so I don't have to do math in my head. I feel like that's not it. Nope. Okay. Okay, now I'm worried that I don't have all of my numbers written down. How did I get here? I'll go look at the one in the inn again, I guess, but I don't understand how I'm supposed to be getting a 4-digit number here. I might have to look it up. And I haven't looked up anything today quite yet, so we're not doing too shabby. So I wouldn't feel too bad if I had to look it up. And I am making a significant effort here. I am. I'm looking like 18 and 8, which is 26. That is 15 doubled. Let's just make sure that we've got this correct. Oh, the inner ring counts as triple. Oh, that's why. Okay. So one of these I have messed up because the inner ring counts as triple. Okay. Let's check and see if it's the one in the briefcase. No wonder. Okay. That makes me feel better. Okay, so this one is actually 60 instead of 40. And that might be the only thing I got wrong. That's not right. Maybe the zero's at the end. I don't understand. Am I gonna have to look this up? This is crazy. I should not have to look this up. This should have been the easy one. Let's just put it back at 0 for a second. I need to show you this. I need to show this to you. Do you see a dot in the 6 position? Do you see that tiny little dot? It fell off. It fell off. So I was just missing some information. I still don't think that I have all of the information I need. Okay. I'm just gonna read this out loud to help me comprehend, okay? The darts puzzle is a bad game design. In any game, a puzzle is expected to be solvable in some kind of way. Therefore, hints exist. In the case of the darts puzzle, that hint is the dropped red arrow on the floor and the note in the drawer. Those hints imply that the red dart was at some point attached to the board and fell down. This means you somehow have to figure out the original position. As we cannot assume that there is a hint missing, it is on the ground after all, we can use our environment to try to derive the missing info from the things immediately around us. Okay. A very prominent black pixel on the surface at the number 6. It is even on the right side of the board and the only visible imperfection. That has to be a hint, but adding the arrows does not give the right solution. Was there a rule at the end? Maybe we are calculating things the wrong way. So then you work through the 501 rule sheet, which is further confusing as it opens many possibilities on how to calculate a possible score. Combined with the switching of digits, 0 at start or end, you now have people thinking they found the clues but can't put them together. Then you have a 4-digit code with a 3-digit solution giving a lot of ambiguity to any possible combination, especially if you're following the wrong clue. The code is on a photograph you discover later, which is so frustratingly stupid that I will not continue playing the game as I am afraid that things like that will happen more often. Wait. So does that mean... Because you are given a couple of different options to solutions, you have 0 reason to know there's a photograph that you need to find. Wait. I'm just gonna try something really quick. Because they keep talking about photograph. I just want to see if this code that we saw at one point... No, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so... With this being noted, does that mean it's just a plain old 6? Or is it a triple 6? Looks like a plain old 6. So then it would be 116. So let's try to calculate this again. I'm getting frustrated. This hint thread is not giving me the answer. It's just giving me hints. And I just need the answer, actually. That'd be great. Jeez, okay. That's actually crazy. Really was not a fan. Really was not a fan of that. I have to text Mr. Goose to get Clover out of here. Okay, that was frustrating. 1995. When the police reported that Vivian was murdered, I was floored. Still don't know what to do. My mind is blank. All I can think is, how did it happen? How can Vivian be dead? Does he... Okay, here's the thing. Did he, like, have a psychotic break and kill all these people and not remember? Or did he really not do it? Is he being framed? I don't know yet. Everyone's mourning about Vivian's death. People are coming or calling in to express their condolences. Charles hasn't been out of his room for days, and Trish is crying her heart out. Dorothy has been assigning busy work to all the mansion employees, hoping that it would take their minds off of Vivian's death. Samuel, our security guard, has been reviewing all the tapes of the past 2 weeks for any suspicious activities. I wish I could be of any help. Scott was just apprehended for the murder of Vivian. Is that true? No one would have thought of that. I could never ever believe that Scott would be capable of killing someone, let alone Vivian. I feel confused. Trisha was admitted to the hospital today. She had a nervous breakdown after finding out that Scott could be her mother's killer. Her condition has been getting worse over the past few weeks, and no one has been able to properly help her. Charles finally decided to seek help from the hospital. Matthew never believed that his son killed Vivian. He hired some fancy lawyer to defend him. Scott's been released on bail today. It's beyond ridiculous. I don't think Scott should have been released at all, despite the insufficient evidence. He killed Vivian. I know that he's guilty. Everyone knows it. They should have gone ahead and prosecuted him. Wait, that feels like kind of a jump. Yeah, that's a pretty big jump from July. All of a sudden you're like positive that he's guilty? Okay. The maids were cleaning the mansion when they found out some stuff belonging to Vivian, a key and some stationery. I asked Charles what he'd like to do with them, but he told me to take care of it myself. I brought them back to my place. Of course you did. Vivian's death has caused lots of grief to everyone, especially Charles. After hearing how heartbroken Charles was 2 nights ago, I can't bear to see him suffer anymore. Scott should pay for what he did. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. Did I open these drawers? Surely I did. I did. There's just nothing in there. Okay, so what do we have? What do we have here? Looks like a desk key. Could this be somewhere in the mansion, perhaps? What locked desk do we know about? I'm gonna have to assume that it's a desk that's in the mansion. I don't know why he would have a key to a desk anywhere else. I kind of feel like it's gonna be like Vivian's desk or something. I don't know though. start upstairs. For some reason, this is giving me upstairs vibes. Maybe the tea room? Is this locked? It is! Oh my goodness, if I found that immediately... Okay, so I'm actually a professional detective. Okay, 1995. Although we live in the same house, Charles and I hardly speak to each other. I know that he's been feeling guilty ever since his affair, but that was 20 years ago. It's high time I forgive him out loud. Next, I need to work things out with Trisha. I've been objecting her relationship with Scott for quite some time. In doing so, Trisha has been avoiding me. I haven't been a good mother, but I want to be there whenever she needs me from now. I just want things to go back the way they were. The agency has arranged for a new guy to help me. His name is Owen Smith. Owen! You're here. Quite a young man for what he has accomplished. During our meeting, Owen asked me many things, as if he was interviewing me. The brief introduction turned out to be hours long. However, by the end of it, he said he has everything he needed and will get things moving right away. I have a good feeling about him. Owen called to meet with me today. He had the papers ready for me to sign. He said that the location of the exhibition has been approved. All we need is the down payment. That's great. I signed the papers almost immediately. After that, I informed our accountant, Helen, to transfer the money. Thank you. Transfer the money from the Robbins Relief Fund since the hospital won't be needing it for a while. Owen's been a great help since we brought up the idea of an art gallery for the public. I'm not sure if things could have gone so quickly if it had been some other agent. I owe him that much. The art gallery will open in 3 months. I'm so excited about it. We have received most of the artwork from contributors and artists. All I need is to ask Charles if he would be willing to donate some of his paintings. If this exhibition succeeds, it would be good for us and for Painscreek. I haven't felt this alive in a very long time. I have a purpose now. Okay, well now I've used all my keys. Could this be the... I'm confused about what this is. Five, 0526, this could be referring to like May 26th. I just feel like I need to try something on the painting, so is it this way? No, it's this way. That's a scary, scary lady. Let's just try... No. Could it be... Vincent is Scott, right? I'm not making that up. I am reaching reaching a very tough point. In this investigation, I feel like I'm getting extremely lost. I cannot imagine doing this game without a walkthrough of some kind, just like to keep everything straight, because even with a walkthrough, this is not easy. It's great. I love it, and I think that it feels very realistic to how solving a mystery would be for me, because I would be so forgetful. But this is like, it's a lot. I think the only way Nita made it through was that there were like 20 of us watching and remembering things. Exactly. Yeah, if it weren't for chat helping me remember some stuff, I would be so lost. Okay. Key to bedroom. Oh, you know what else I have? Oh my god, I totally forgot. I totally forgot that I have this. There are so many rooms in the hospital that I have access to now that I have not been in. Oh my god. Okay. Guys, I don't know how you put up with me. I don't know how you put up with me, because this is ridiculous. This is crazy. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We are gonna remember things, and we're gonna solve this mystery. We're gonna do it today. Probably. Now I'm getting a little bit skeptical of whether or not we will be finishing this today. I plan on it, but it just might take us a little bit longer than I originally thought. Okay. Vivian Roberts, 1993. Thank you for your contribution to the hospital. Great.
Henry, I just received a letter from the NMB investigation firm regarding the use of the RRF funds. I need you to call me. Henry, we really need to talk. Please call back.
Is that Vivian?
What's going on, Henry? Why aren't you returning my calls? This is really important.
Was he already dead at this point? Maybe? That's the first time we've checked an answering machine and had messages on it. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. To Charles Roberts. I don't know if it's a joke that you sent me the threat letter, but if you knew about the well, then you must have found out the truth. Just so you know, your wife was the one behind all of it. If you have any grudge, it's with her, not me. I was just a witness in Sophia's death, nothing more. Close that back up real quick. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else in here to grab. I don't like that only one of these opens to the right and the other ones open to the left. Something about that bothers me. Okay, so now we're going to room 203. Where are we now? I guess the 2s are gonna be up a floor. Because this is 102. 208. Does it go down or up? 209. 207. 205. 203. Oh. Scott Brooks' body found by jogger with multiple stab wounds to the heart. Police do not know if this is tied to the murder of Vivian Roberts. And this was November 17th, 1995. So, Scott was definitely killed. Yesterday, on hearing that Scott was apprehended for the murder of her mother, Tricia collapsed. The hospital called this morning to inform us that it was just a nervous breakdown. However, they've suggested that she should stay there for another few days. Charles is asking me to stay by her side. Can y'all hear the rain? Funny enough, it rains today. Tricia has always hated the rain. She stayed in bed tucked under the blanket nearly the entire day. Here and there she mutters Scott's name out loud. She's cried herself to sleep a few hundred times. A few hundred times? A few times. Maybe I'm projecting. Charles visits Tricia almost every day. Today he was quieter than usual. He told me that Vivian's seeing another man, apparently a banker. Sheriff Howard came today. He asked me if I remember seeing anything suspicious the night Vivian died. I've already told him everything I know. Before he left, I asked if Scott could really be the killer. He said he's wondering the same thing. Derek came by to see Tricia. I asked him how he was doing. He said that the medical expenses for Wanda were more than he expected. Even with Charles's help, he's forced to use up most of his savings. He's currently searching for a second job. He asked me if there was a future for him. Traveling with Charles made him see some of the rather ugly sides of the world. His mother is hospitalized with terminal cancer, and seeing his best friend, Tricia, like this pains him. I didn't know what to tell him. Before he left, he leaned close to her and whispered, "Would it have been better if Scott just never showed up? Would you have chosen me?" I wish I had never heard that. Okay, so this is her room key. Let's see if there's anything else in here that we can take. Happily ever after. I bet that milk is yummy right about now. Adios. Lots of storybooks. Interesting. Okay. There's probably more stuff that I can see at the hospital, but I'm gonna make a decision that might be the wrong one and go ahead and go back to Dorothy's, because with that being fresh on my mind, I may be able to remember more about what I need to be doing with that. Oh, this is a lot. Now I'm kind of wondering if it was Derek. Because he definitely had motive to kill Scott. Because of jealousy, but then I don't know why he would have killed everyone else, other than to, like, cover it up. But I don't know if that's good enough motive. Pendant of Mother Mary. Daughter of ex-mayor found dead. Trisha Roberts falls 40 feet from rooftop, lands on head, and dies. Miss Thompson found her. Ooh. The hospital CCTV shows that Trisha Roberts was walking around the hospital at around 6:30 a.m. She headed to the roof at 6:54. A few minutes later, her body was found on the ground 3 floors below. That was December 27th. October 27th, 1995. Scott was released from prison this morning. Matthew went to pick him up. There's a lot of tension here in Paynes Creek. Most people think of Scott as a murderer. Charles tried to stop Trisha from seeing Scott, but it's no use. She was already waiting for him at the cabin. Charles is drinking again. He couldn't stop Trisha from trying to see Scott, yet Scott seems to be avoiding her. She still needs help. Derek and Scott fought at the market today. Derek asked Scott why he's avoiding Trisha, and Scott didn't say anything. He just walked away. Derek told him not to come back anymore. It's sad to see what's happening to them now. They used to be such good friends. Oh my God, Scott was killed. Trisha's been going crazy ever since Scott died. She sometimes screams in the middle of the night. Here and there, she'll ask why Scott hasn't visited her for a while. No one seems to know how to answer without agitating her condition. Thank you, Stevie. Enjoy the rest of your day. Trisha is finally being admitted to the hospital for another breakdown. Charles doesn't know what to do. I've asked for his permission to take care of Trisha at the hospital until she recovers. I think he appreciates my help. Dang. House key. Now we're getting to Oliver. I've been wondering about Oliver because we keep seeing his name pop up, but we haven't been given access to anything of his. And here he is talking to Dorothy. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for all you've done for me. You've taken care of my store on so many occasions. You've helped maintain its bright spirit. I would be lying if I said that I'm not saddened by your departure. I will greatly miss you. I wish you all the best in your new place. Do invite me there once you've settled in. May God be with you. So Dorothy would go and clean the photo lab every 2 Wednesdays. And this box, I believe, is the one with the 7741 that we saw earlier. No? Wait. Oh, this one. Oh. This one is the 0526 that we saw on the pendant, the necklace. It's Sophia's. August 30th, 1974. I know some people don't like me. Wanda always picks on me, and Bernard ignores me most of the time. Andrew, well, he's okay as long as I'm not in his garden. Dorothy cares a lot for me, though. I like her. Tom, our security guard, treats me with respect, even though I'm just a housemaid. Vivian and Charles are kind to me. Oh, and Matthew, too. I almost forgot about him. He's been taking care of me forever, certainly as long as I can remember. I'm a lucky girl. Matthew talks to me whenever he has the time. Sometimes I feel he's trying to escape his chores at the church. We'll talk about everything under the sun, our hopes, dreams, futures. It reminds me of our days at the orphanage. Landing a job here as a maid was the best thing that could have happened to me. However, I never imagined I'd be having an affair with a married man, let alone my employer. Now I'm carrying his child. How do I face Matthew? I received a letter from Matthew today. saying that he'll be extending his stay in Indonesia for 6 more months. That's always been him. He's always had a noble heart, wanting to help people everywhere. I miss him, but I'm glad he's decided to extend his stay there. It gives me time to prepare how I'll explain my situation to him. I don't know how he'll take it if he just hears the truth blurted out once he gets back. I received a telegram this morning from Matthew wishing me a happy birthday. He told me he had a special birthday present planned for me. All I need to do is find the clues that he placed in our favorite places. He's waiting for my telegram after I've solved the puzzle. I've actually solved it already, but I don't know what to say to him. What should I do? My baby was born today at 8:20 a.m. It's a boy. He looks just like Charles. Okay, so that's June 1st. 0601 1975. Probably 0601 75. He looks just like Charles. Dorothy's taking good care of us. She prepares the food and attends to my needs. I almost feel like I'm her boss. Charles visits me all the time, asking if we need anything else. I told him he didn't have to come so often and to instead focus on work. As a mayor, he must have a lot on his mind. Charles told me today that his mother, Magdalene, will be arriving in 2 weeks. She knows about our relationship. I feel nervous because she's a strict woman. At the same time, I'm happy because she told Charles to take responsibility for me and my son. Soon I won't have to be a maid anymore. Charles has decided to name our child Vincent Roberts. I like that name. Man. Dear Sophia, how have you been? I hope everyone is treating you well at the mansion. Oh, this is for Matthew. It's been 6 months since my missionary work started here in Indonesia. Life is hard, but meaningful. I thought my life at the orphanage was miserable, but after coming here, I realized I am blessed more than I could ever imagine. I'm supposed to be back in 1 week's time, but I recently decided that I'll be extending my stay here for another 6 months. I haven't received any letters from you for a while now. I hope you're doing okay. Remember the time when we were at the orphanage? You said that you don't want to be poor anymore. I think God heard your call and brought you to Paynes Creek. Charles and Vivian told me they were glad I introduced you to them. They said you're a hardworking person with a kind heart and that us being related was not the reason they hired you. You got the job on your own merit. I did not know whether or not to tell them we are not actually cousins. I feel bad for lying to them. I guess I'll have to tell them the truth someday. Having said that, I'm glad you're in Paynes Creek. We can talk and meet anytime, just like the good old days at the orphanage. I'll do my best here. I hope you can wait for me. Best regards, Matthew Brooks. P.S. I have prepared a special present for your birthday. Wait for my telegram that day. Is that everything in here? Okay. Oh, that opens. I guess there's nothing in there, though. Okay. So that gives us the portrait key code. And we have the key to Oliver's shop. Let's go up to the mansion first. Thanks for bearing with me, you guys. I know this is this is probably taking longer than it should, but we're getting somewhere. I've got the walkthrough open if we get stuck again. I found something reliable, actually, instead of just message boards. Does that say something? No, it doesn't. I thought it had writing on the back of it. It doesn't work, is it? Oh, good. I was like, hello? Thanks, Phoebe. I'm glad. I'm glad. 4. I cannot believe that Scott killed my wife. It's being spewed all over the media. How? Why? He loved Trisha and I treat him like my own son. It doesn't make any sense. I visited Scott today. I asked him why he would kill Vivian and he didn't answer, simply looked down at the floor. I wanted an answer so desperately that I nearly rattled his neck. Does he even feel any guilt or remorse for what he's done? How can he not say anything? I visited Scott again today, knowing that he will be released soon. There just wasn't enough evidence to pin him. He looked thinner than before, but I didn't care. I wanted to know why he killed Vivian. When I asked, he stared at me. I was so angry that I yelled at him. I was about to leave when out of nowhere he said, "I pity the ignorant." What the hell does that mean? I got drunk last night at the inn. Scott is now a free man. I think I babbled about how much I despise Scott and what I would do to have someone get rid of him. Did I really say that? How did I get home anyways? Oh right, Bernard was with me. He drove me home. Oh, look at all these passwords. Chess pieces. Study room desk hint. King, queen, and bishop. Okay. I have the other numbers written down, but I'm not sure which ones they were. Is this this is the queen, isn't it? The queen is number 4. Last will and testament. Man. This is all about firstborn child. He doesn't have one of those anymore. So I wonder where all of it goes. Can I close this? No. Thanks for being here, Jonfa. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. So it's the study desk. Study, I think, is upstairs. I remember unlocking the study. It's not this. I have a map. What am I doing? Maybe the study is on the first floor. I think it's this room. Yeah, okay. So, maybe I don't have all the numbers. Could I guess? It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm so over figuring out combinations to locks that I'm like, I just get me in there. Just anything to get me in there. This is all so complicated. The knight is a 5. Oh, I was close. Wait, how did I get 17? That must have been for something else. Okay. Investigation was initially promising. Okay, looking into Sophia's disappearance. That's what that's for. Investigated Andrew Reed and Henry Johnson's deaths. Both of them did not die of accidents. Months ago, right before Vivian was killed, I confronted her about Mom's death. She said she didn't know anything about it. She only administered the medicine as provided by Dr. Johnson. She was lying. I could see it in her eyes. She was scared and she was hiding her fear. I know that Vivian was never completely truthful with me, but I still have no proof yet. She never liked Mom, but I wouldn't have thought her capable of killing her own mother-in-law. I know that she had something to do with what happened to Mom and Sophia, but what can I do? She was my wife, after all, and now Vivian is dead. So is Scott. Now Trisha is dead, too. Is this my punishment for the affair I had 20 years ago? Dang. Okay. Well, now what do I have? House entrance key. Oh, this is Oliver's house. Oliver. Lives somewhere. Let's go there next, I guess. Do we think I can finish it today at this rate? I'm starting to feel questionable about it. I'm starting to wonder if I'll be able to do this in one day. Ah! Here. Yeah, I don't know if I can finish this today. If I like really detailed followed the walkthrough, I bet I could. But I don't want to do that the whole time. Ooh, dark in here. Okay, dear Oliver Gibson, we regret to hear that Father Matthew will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering event from July 18th to the 23rd in South York. We received Father Matthew's memo yesterday stating that he was not feeling well. Okay. 1995. Wrench? Oh yeah, the wrench and the shovel. All tools found. We just attended Trisha's funeral this morning. Charles tried to be strong, but by the end of the ceremony, his face was wet. Dorothy cried her heart out. It truly pains the soul to witness so many deaths occur here in Painscreek. Every one of those deaths was a person I knew, and some were very close to me. Among them, Vivian's death shocked me the most. Despite what the media said, I will not for even a moment believe that Scott killed her. It just doesn't make sense to me. Trisha's death hurt the most, probably because I spent the last 2 years mentoring her. She was smart, kind, and very talented. She was turning into a very promising young woman. With her passing, Charles has lost all his family members. He's all alone. I can't imagine the pain he's going through. Dorothy left Paynes Creek early February, a month after Trisha's funeral. The hospital closed shortly after. By the end of the month, Charles had packed and departed Paynes Creek for good. Wanda passed away on March 12, 1996. Her cancer had spread too far and too deep. The doctors could not save her. 2 weeks after her funeral, Derek moved out of Paynes Creek. Autumn is approaching. My photography store will be closing by the end of this month. I have many things to say, but there's no one left to confide in. Anyways, I've been thinking about retiring for quite a while now. Maybe the time has come. That's so sad for everyone to leave like that. Locked. Locked. Okay, so with that, I found the shovel. Oh, Father. Oh. Yes, I am looking at the walkthrough. Calvin's date of birth is on his headstone. Of course it is. Of course it is. What was I thinking? Okay, so we can go to the church real quick. Let's see. Am I on? Okay, this is ready to go. We can also unbury the time capsule that I forgot about, which should be in the cemetery, I believe. But we'll do this first. It's so easy, especially when you're not playing this game all in one sitting. It's so easy to forget all the things that you're discovering if you're not writing every little thing down. Okay. So, October 24th, 02. There's nothing in there. Bro? Are you for real? Can I unlock this one also? Oh, good. Good. Okay. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I have witnessed during my stay in Paynes Creek while in service to Miss Magdalene Roberts. I have no one to confide in and I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I have chills. I accompanied Mrs. Roberts to Paynes Creek on July 4th of 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Trisha, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia. They had an affair and a boy was born. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Paynes Creek. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assumed most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that. Mrs. Roberts initiated a search for Sophia with our driver Patrick and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. What I want to confess in this letter is not about Sophia, although I was initiated by her disappearance. It's about Mrs. Roberts' untimely death. You see, Mrs. Roberts had a heart condition and it had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Paynes Creek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed that her search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was to rest as much as she could and everything would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress on her? Yes, but should it have killed her? According to the physician attending Mrs. Roberts back home, no. Definitely not within such a short time span if she had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son Charles wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead. Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Mrs. Roberts? I would like to say whom I might suspect, yet I am in no such position and am afraid that I might say the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. Who is that? I don't know if I've ever heard of the name Sylvia Eden. Who is that? Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay. I should be able to dig up the time capsule. Should. If I can find the spot. It's next to a big stone. Apparently. Probably this stone. It's all by itself over here. I might not have all the information I need yet. But I thought that I would. Yeah, I thought that I had... From April 1st... Yeah, time capsule. Near a big stone. And I do have the shovel. So I should be able to get into it. It's just a little pixel hunt. Ah! Oh, and here's the other. I'll always love you. Did they draw that? 1987. It's the time capsule from Alibi and Ashes. Secret of Paynes Creek. Underground secret passage. Secret room above Father's room. Hidden room and study room. Does that save in my maps? No, why? Why does that not save in my maps? I feel like that's a pretty significant map myself. Is that something that I can look at too? I guess not. Oh shit. This was buried way after. 1996. Scott is gone and Trisha is dead. How did this happen? We held Trisha's funeral last week. There could have been more people. There should have been more. This village will be barren in a few months to a year. My generation is just moving out, and the old generation is simply dying out. I will also be leaving here soon. Once my mother passes on, once I can't take care of her anymore. The night Vivian died, I saw Scott meeting her. I was at a distance. Why are the leaves so loud? From where they were arguing. I couldn't hear the details, but I could tell they were disagreeing. When Scott left and went back to his cabin, I followed him. I watched him through the window till early morning, all the time thinking how we have drifted so far. How could Trisha choose him over me? Am I not good enough for her? The police questioned me when Scott was suspected of killing Vivian. I know he didn't do it, but I decided not to tell them what I knew. With Scott locked up, I could have a chance to be with Trisha. I didn't expect that this small emotion on my part would eventually lead to Scott's death. When Scott died, Trisha ended her life. In a way, I too died that day. I never wished for Scott to die, nor Trisha. I hope they can forgive me. Derek. Okay, so Derek didn't kill them, but he didn't help. Okay, so what does that tell me? I have that Secrets of Painscreek map. I need to figure out where Matthew's favorite places are. Oh, wait. I think we do, actually. Okay, we have to go somewhere else. The leaves are so loud right here, I can't hear myself think. We gotta get out of there. Okay. Much better. This, right here. Okay. This is one of my favorite places in Paynes Creek, followed closely by the church and Little Big Books. So, Moon Cafe, the church and Little Big Books. Okay. So, since we're right by the church, let's go ahead and find... I know, the leaves are like screaming at me. And they should all be on the exterior of the buildings. Did I not look high enough? It should be here. What if it's on like the rock wall or something? Oh, there it is. How did I not see that the first time? 12:03. Okay, now let's go to the cafe and the bookstore. Oh, I've never noticed this pathway before. Have I? All kinds of shortcuts in this place. Barbershop. Maybe I need to go this way. Post office. Oh, here's the cafe. Oh, playground. And then the bookstore is somewhere kind of close to here, I think. It's not on the map. Of course it's not. Of course it's not on the map. Why would it be? I don't think it's this way. I feel like it's over here. Ah, yes. Okay. House. So in this little game, we've got playground, 1203, house, bird, stump, and stream. So it's telling me to start with stream. That's supposedly hinting that there's something near the river that I have to find. The river is kind of a large area, so that doesn't really give me a whole lot to go on. But maybe... I want to be over there, I think. Because I can get a lot closer. I'm so close to the end, I think, that I really should probably try to power through and finish today. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh, okay. It's not in the river, it's near the river. Playground is another clue. I should be on the other side. Silly goose. Silly, silly. That reminds me, chat, if you haven't checked how silly you are today, you should. Exclamation silly goose. I was 87% silly today, so let's see if anybody can beat my score. Maybe that high silly scale is why I've been missing so many things. You know? Okay, we're at the playground. The other clues were bird and stump. I'm not seeing a stump over here, so I feel like we gotta be going this way. Is there a... Here's a stump. Is there a birdhouse somewhere or something? Or a bird? There's just a single bird that never leaves. Is it not over here? Could it be... I mean, that is the playground, right? There's no other playground. Maybe it's just like kind of close to the playground. Is there a birdhouse? Anybody got a birdhouse in these parts? Anybody? There's not a birdhouse anywhere that I'm seeing. Why can I not find this? It says stump is the actual location of the box. This is the only stump that I've seen over here. And I don't think that's what he's talking about. See what I'm saying? Even with a walkthrough, I'm still finding ways to get myself lost. Tree stump in the playground. Can I go back here? That would have been crazy if I could. Oh shoot, I totally can. Is it in here? Birdhouse. Is it like inside? Or do I... Is there another stump? Oh! I literally would have never found that without looking it up. I'm sorry that I'm looking up so many things, but genuinely, I don't know how I could have found that otherwise. And there's a ring. That is really sad. She was going to propose. Dear Sophia, it's been quite a while since I last wrote to you. I've been busy. I hope you're doing well. Father Calvin has been guiding me how to be a man of God, to grow my faith in the Lord and my compassion for people. When I see those who have no beds to sleep upon and no food to eat, my heart goes out to them. I wish I could do more. Father Calvin has been handing me more responsibilities, and it seems like he might be retiring soon. He even gave me his favorite desk in the study room, and I've changed the code to 0318. I might have already known that, but I'm writing it down. 0318 desk. The day you first came to the orphanage. Painscreek has been very quiet recently. Nothing much goes on in this small town. Oliver is still Painscreek's event photographer. Charles and Vivian are running their businesses as usual. Trisha is 7 now. She's really smart and loves to hang out with her dad. Dorothy's the same old Dorothy that we all love. Bernard's still the reliable butler. I don't think he'll ever be replaced. As for me, well, I'm still here, waiting for your return. Do you remember the church attic? Well, I spent most of my free time there now, doing wood carving. It helps me relax. Hey, I even got pretty good at it. Sometimes I'll think of you and how we spent our time together. I'm not sure if you ever realized how I felt towards you. Since you left, I keep writing these letters, but I never mail them, and to be honest, it's because I don't have a clue where you may be staying right now. At the same time, writing to you has made me feel that we are still close to one another. Today marks the 6th year that you left Painscreek, and I still don't know why you left. All I want to say is take care. This will be my last letter. One day I hope to see you again. February 14th, 1982. Love always, Matthew. Dear Sophia, please wait for my return. Love, Matthew. March 18th, 1975. Every moment I spent with you is like a beautiful dream come true. Happy birthday. Oh, that's so sad. Bumming me out, dog. Okay, so there's a desk in the church that I can unlock now. For some reason, I feel like I've already unlocked everything in the church, but maybe I missed. He said it was to a desk. That was so sad. He never found out why she left. And that she was murdered. Even if it was maybe a little bit on accident. Sad. Okay, we need a desk. A desk that I haven't opened yet. Oh. 0318. 1995. I visited Scott today. I couldn't believe what he said. How could Sophia be dead? How could Andrew, Henry, and Vivian have killed her? Did Dorothy know? How about Wanda or Charles? Did they know? Why didn't anyone tell me? I visited Sophia's grave today. It was just a wooden cross that Scott made. There was no name on it. I placed some flowers in front of it. She always had a liking for flowers. We had mass today. Vivian and Henry were there. Andrew, as usual, didn't come. All I can think of is whenever I look at them is whether they actually killed Sophia or not. As they praised the Lord throughout the sermon, I felt sick to the stomach. I couldn't bear to see their faces. What should I do now? I know I should forgive them, but it's so difficult. I'm dying inside. I wish I never visited Scott. I wish I never heard what he said. I wish I could just forget everything. I need to talk to Andrew. I need him to confess. Bro. Okay. Did I get... I think that I got... I might be missing a note. A Stephen Moss note. Let's make sure that I have that information. It's possible that I don't, because did I ever open those drawers in the reception desk area? I'm not sure if I did. And if I didn't, then I have no idea where I might find that key. So that's probably gonna have to be another walkthrough situation. But we're getting mighty close to the end. Mighty, mighty close. have hit the 3-hour mark, so I'm gonna try to be racing. Racing to the end. Okay, it says lockbox for room 201, which means that I probably haven't seen this yet. But I'm not sure where the key would be. It's this one right here. And it is indeed locked. And I don't have a key for it. We are going to be looking for that. Glove compartment. In his car. Did I look in there? I would not have thought to look in the glove compartment. So I don't think we did. It's locked. And how do I get in there though? Where is that key? Oh, that's what the 7741 is for. It's for the... Oh! Dude, I forgot that there were even things in the sheriff's office that we could see. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. I totally forgot that we could even go in here. 100% forgot all about that. And that's what I'm saying. I should have been writing down, like, all of the locked cabinets and things. Wait, is that what I'm looking at? Oh, this. And that gets me the glove compartment key. What are these things? Nothing I can take, I guess. The crack in Vivian Roberts' skull shows that the weapon used is an object with a heavy and sharp end. Something like an axe would fit the description. Love you, bud! Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you later in the week. To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be rather strong. I'm assuming it's either a man or a strong woman who is experienced in the use of the weapon. The victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found on the front of her torso, as well as on the back of her forearms, showing that she tried to block the attacks by holding up her arms. The fatal strike landed on the right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrows. This clarifies the following. Victim was facing the killer. The killer is strong enough to land such a clean but deadly blow, and the killer is left-handed. What did I say? We wrote down that Bernard is left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recorded and confirmed, my assumption of it being an axe still remains. Since this is me doing you a solid, do not under any circumstances leak this information or I'll be in big trouble. The guys here in Grand City don't want anyone more than necessary to know about these details. Hope this helps. Okay, so now we're going to the glove compartment of the car. This is a lot. This is a lot of stuff. But we're almost done. Thanks for hanging with me, everybody. My head hurts, my tire's flat, and the phone's not working. Is someone trying to stop me from leaving Painscreek? Am I close to discovering something? Oh god, I thought he was the one. I was wrong. He's not the killer. He's not. Oh goodness. That's so scary. I hate to see stuff like that. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Chat, I'm gonna need you to wake up, cause it's getting good. I'm gonna need you to wake up. He's on to me, and I had to hide the key in one of the drains by the roadside. He will never find something. Now, what is that? What's the button for? We'll look at that in a second. Oh! Ever since I received the messages and the key, I have been following this anonymous person blindly. What a fool I have been. I need to revisit my investigation notes and see if I might have missed anything important. I looked through the alibis recorded by Sheriff Howard. There were 6 interviews: Charles, Matthew, Bernard, Dorothy, Mary, and Derek. Then I noticed it. One of them is lying. It was recorded that there was an event, yet I remember reading somewhere about it being canceled. Where did I read it again? I can't seem to remember. Oh my god, I just realized that the E in all of the killer's messages is slightly off in comparison to all of the other letters. If I can find that typewriter, I can find who killed Vivian. I'm scared. I have returned to being scared. Unfortunately, you guys, I've returned to being scared. Okay, the one by the bookshelf. This one? Or this one? Or... which one is it? Now I'm paranoid. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Wait. Where is it? Which one is that? I thought it would be this one. Are there some in the rooms? There are. Which one is he referring to here? Okay, so it's not one that's up here. Oops. It's got to be one that's down here somewhere. Why can I not see it? I'm gonna have to look at the dang picture again. Golly. It's on a regular wall next to something wooden. I mean, this one almost fits, but not quite. I feel like it's... well... Man, they've got me good. I have no idea which one it is. Is that light not in this building? Surely it is, right? Like, none of the other places have lights like this, right? I'm really hoping that I don't come face to face with the real killer. Like, I really don't want to have to do that. I don't think that's what's going to happen because we haven't seen a real character in this entire thing, and I don't think that they would create a character model for the very end of the game after not having any characters in the game whatsoever. Wait, why am I in here? I didn't mean to come in here. I was just thinking so hard, deducing. Okay, so we need to be looking at drains. Is that, I mean, is it just gonna be like a little drain in the road type of thing? What am I looking for? I think that I've seen, like, grates before. But now I'm, like, second-guessing myself. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Nothing there. But, okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Is little grates like that. I'm afraid that I'll be missing some, because they're so tiny. Oh, wow, that one's really hidden. Okay. And of course, that would be the one. Key with a 19th century design. All keys found. Well, what do I need a key for? I mean, I guess it goes to the church, but I don't remember any other doors being locked in the church. I guess I remember that map that Scott drew showed that there was a secret room. But have we seen that already? I don't remember. Have I been down here? Okay, well that's not it. Shockingly. Could it be... Oh! Oh, this... Okay, that... There were other buildings with that type of light. Okay. What did we unlock? Oh, turnkey. Awesome. Now that is scary. There is a light switch. Let's use it. Doesn't work. Cool. That one does, though. Great. Bless my heart. Someone came to Payne's Creek. She cannot know. Dear Matthew, it's been more than 2 years since I started work at the mansion. I like this place a lot. The people here are nice to me. Thank you for your letter. Although I cannot be there with you for your missionary work, I will pray for your success. You were always the noble one. Do you remember the wishes we made when we were at the orphanage? Yours was to help the uncomfortable. Mine was not to be poor. Well, I did not expect an opportunity to knock so soon. Maybe heaven is helping me? With all that has happened these past few months, My wish might just come true. I'd love to tell you more about it, but it can wait until you're back. Things might be different by then. I hope it will be for the better. Is that everything that's in there? Okay. I don't want to miss anything. I'm gonna listen to that in just a minute. Dearest Matthew, I'm writing this letter to let you know what happened to Sophia. My days are almost up, and I feel you have the right to know what happened 9 years ago. In 1974, when Vivian Roberts underwent a C-section to deliver Trisha, she was told that she could not give birth anymore. Vivian broke down mentally and was hospitalized. Sophia was tasked with taking care of the newly born Trisha and helping Charles Roberts. Charles, who was facing a lot of difficulty and pressure, unfortunately found comfort in Sophia. They had an affair and a boy was born. A few months later, Vivian found out. She was furious. Feeling threatened by the illegitimate boy, Vivian kicked Sophia and the baby out of Payne's Creek. Everyone believed that. But the truth is, I took the boy and put him in St. Patrick's orphanage and I named him Scott. Time flies, he's going to be 10 soon. I pray that you can bear the responsibility of raising him. He does not need to know about his real parents. It's all in the past. Give him a new start. I sincerely hope that you can forgive me for hiding this from you for so long.
June 6th, 1995. I met Andrew in the evening at his house. He was hallucinating when we met, saying that he's seen Sophia everywhere, that he's a sinner.
What if she's still alive?
That he should die.
She's not alive, right?
But I didn't mean to kill him. My hands are still shaking. June 30th, 1995. Dr. Johnson came. He
So
was
Matthew
surprised
killed
to
them
see
all.
me. He tried to justify, saying it wasn't his fault, that he was only carrying the baby and had nothing to do with Sophia's death.
Okay, so she's dead.
When I revealed the truth about Magdalene, his face turned white. He didn't expect anyone to know the truth. He deserved to die. July 19, 1995. Just like the doctor, Vivian came alone. Instead of feeling guilty, she called Sophia a bitch who destroyed everything she had. I didn't feel any sign of remorse, feeling of guilt, or repentance from her at all. So I gave her time to express herself. And then I killed her. It's all over now. Why am I not at peace?
Because you killed multiple people,
There's
probably.
this nosy investigator in town. I thought that if I led him to believe that Bernard killed Vivian, he just might believe it. But I made the mistake of trying to mislead him. Now he's suspecting me of being the killer. He has to die.
No. No. What? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I can't do this. I can't do this. What do you mean? What do you mean? Am I about to die? Why can't I pick this up? What do you mean? What do you mean? I can't look. I can't look. I can't look. I know I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. I can't do this. What the heck? Let me pick it up. Okay, so I can run? I thought it was just gonna be instant death. Ah! What do you mean? Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? Hey! Hey shaking. No way. Where do I go? Are you kidding? You don't understand how much I'm shaking right now. My adrenaline is at level 100. Where do I go?
Right. You better run. She's our friend and she's crazy.
Oh my god. Hey girl.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same.
Is it done?
Totally unique, completely
Oh, I figured it
not ever been
wasn't.
done before.
I gotta get out of here, right? Wait. Do I need to go up? What if I just jumped? Hey, so I went the wrong way, probably. Oh, freak. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead, you guys. I can't. Y'all. I keep backing myself into a corner. Can y'all feel how much I'm shaking? 'Cause what if I... You are actually kidding me right now. You are actually kidding. Janet, I'm glad you made it back safely and uncovered the truth about painscreek killings. Good job. Your story will be on the front page of tomorrow's newspaper. Please submit the following information as well as a photo for your article as soon as possible. We found out who hired P.I. Stephen Moss. Who killed Vivian Roberts? Well, it was Matthew, right? How could it not be Matthew? Right? I don't see how it could be anybody else. I don't even know why they're making me choose. Also, who is Laura Reed? What was the murder weapon? It was an axe. This is fine. That's a fine photo, I guess. To Dorothy Patterson, my name is Janet Kelly. I'm here to inform you on behalf of P.I. Steve Moss, that the secrets of Payne's Creek killings have come to light. He is, however, missing. The police are searching for his whereabouts. While preparing for this letter, I could not help but wonder, what if Charles did commit adultery? didn't commit adultery? What if Vivian had not confronted Sophia? What if Magdalene hadn't insisted on a son to continue the family line? Could things have turned out differently? I'm so shaken. In hindsight, it's easy to say what they should not have done. Sometimes it's hard to make the right choices in life, isn't it? Did Derek really hate Scott so much that it led to his death? Could Matthew not have sought revenge for Sophia? And why did Henry Johnson choose to be an accomplice in Magdalene's death? The truth was that everyone made a choice they thought was best, but not necessarily the right one. This made me realize the following. We have the freedom to say or do what we want, but there are consequences to following our actions. The bigger mistake, the harsher consequence. The bigger the mistake, the harsher the consequence. It was true that Charles and Sophia's affair was wrong, but Vivian had a choice, either to confront Charles about it or to take it out on Sophia, and she chose the latter. Just as Vivian made her choice, so did Andrew, Henry, and Matthew. In the end, they all had to face the consequences. One thing that's puzzling me, I didn't read it! I wasn't fast enough! What did it say? Wait! No, what did it say? Janet wondered why she survived and Steve didn't, basically. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Okay. Yo, that's crazy! The way that I was like, they're totally not gonna make a character model for the last 5 minutes of the game. And then they did! 92% complete. What the fork did I miss in there? What the fork did I miss in there? Oh my god. I can't wait to deep dive the heck out of this game. This was amazing. This was amazing. Every problem I had with this game was user error on my part. I should have taken better notes. The only puzzle that I will say was absolutely redonkulous was the darts puzzle. That was unhinged, and I tried so hard to solve that myself and could not. But everything else, this is like almost a perfect game. This is almost a perfect game. And it was so much fun. And with that being said, it's time to say goodbye to YouTube. We did it, guys. YouTube, it's been a pleasure, a joy, and a rush. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you'd like to catch me live sometime, there's a link underneath this VOD to send you over to Twitch. That's where I stream. And you can get notifications about when I go live if you follow me over here. But if you'd like to just catch the VODs exclusively, then you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. I post multiple VODs a week, so you'll never be behind. And with all of that being said, I love you so much. Thank you for all your support and all of your help with the mystery solving. I will see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.